Welcome back my YouTube channel Coin Discovery Old Zone. Today's video, we turn our attention to a well-known yet often misunderstood coin. This coin 2 new pence from 1971, issued by the United Kingdom. It may look simple at first glance, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The 2 new pence coin was introduced in 1971, a pivotal year in British monetary history. That year marked the full switch from the old pound SD system, pounds, shillings, and pence, to the decimal system. This process, known as Decimal Day, happened on February 15, 1971, and the 2 new pence was one of the very first decimal coins to enter circulation. The coin was minted in bronze and has a diameter of 25.9 millimeters, weighing 7.12 grams. It was designed by Christopher Ironside, whose initials can be found subtly on many UK coins of the era. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a portrait by Arnold Machin that would become iconic in the 1970s. That on the reverse, we see the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, with a ribbon bearing the German motto, Ich diene, meaning I serve. Below the emblem are the words new pence, a term used during the early years of decimal coinage to help the public distinguish between the new system and the old one. That although millions of these coins were minted in 1971, over 1.5 billion, in fact, their historical significance makes them interesting for collectors, especially in pristine condition. The fact that this was the first year of decimalisation gives the 1971 2 new pence a unique place in British numismatic history. This coin remained in circulation for many years. However, in 1982, the Royal Mint changed the wording on the reverse from new pence to simply 2 pence. This marked the end of the use of new, as the public had become fully accustomed to the decimal currency by then. Now, you might be wondering, if over 1 billion of these coins were made, how could they be valuable? The truth is, the average circulated 2 new pence 1971 coin doesn't carry much numismatic value. However, specific examples in mint or uncirculated condition, especially proof sets or error coins, can fetch higher prices depending on the demand. There's also confusion due to rare variations of the 1983 coin, where the phrase new pence was mistakenly used again, and those coins are indeed scarce and valuable. However, today we're strictly focused on the 1971 issue. The question of value always comes up. A common 1971 2 new pence in circulated condition may be worth only its face value, or slightly more to a collector looking to complete a decimal set. But a flawless proof specimen, one that has never been touched and was struck specially for collectors, can be valued anywhere from $5 to $100, depending on demand and condition. That said, in the world of coin collecting, rumors and myths often inflate expectations. You may have seen listings or videos claiming this coin is worth $1 million. To be very clear, no known example of the 1971 2 new pence has ever sold for that amount in a verified auction. Any claims of a $1 million sale are either satire, misinformation, or misunderstood listings. However, it's not impossible that a truly unique error version of this coin, perhaps a misstrike, a double die, or an experimental metal composition, could attract extremely high offers from specialist collectors. In the absence of such a specimen on record, the $1 million tag remains a fascinating what-if scenario, rather than a documented fact. For collectors, this coin still holds great sentimental and educational value. It represents the end of centuries-old currency and the beginning of a modern monetary system in the UK. Having a clean, original 1971 2 new pence coin in your collection is like owning a piece of everyday history that millions once held in their hands. Yet there's also beauty in the design. Christopher Ironside's reverse work captures both royal symbolism and national pride. The feathers of the Prince of Wales badge are delicate and sharp when well preserved, and collectors prize coins with minimal wear and full detail. The Queen's portrait, too, particularly in proof strikes, displays subtle detail and elegance. These small artistic elements often go unnoticed in day-to-day usage, but stand out dramatically under magnification or in professional grading slabs. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, this coin 2 new pence 1971 United Kingdom coin history.